Hey guys, Xander Holt here, and this is part 6 of my video series on the essential supplements and nutrients you need in order to get rock hard erections. And we've talked about the biochemicals necessary for rock hard erections: testosterone, dopamine, nitric oxide, cGMP, and oxytocin. Today we're going to talk about nitric oxide, which is a topic very popular with men because nitric oxide can really help you maintain a rock hard erection. And the key word there is maintain. Nitric oxide is not as effective as in helping you get the erection, but keeping the erection once you get it. A lot of guys will see this with ED drugs. The ED drug, they won't give them the erection necessarily, but it will help them maintain the erection because it works on a nitric oxide pathway as well. But keep in mind that for a lot of guys, even the ED drugs don't work. So if that's the case, nitric oxide may not be your issue, which is fine. Don't panic if this doesn't help you out, because that's why I developed the Rock Hard for Life formula. So we address all of the erection boosting power of the body mind. Okay, whether it's mental, physical, or emotional, we address it all so that you're ready to go regardless of the situation. But that program is just for serious guys, for guys who are ready to take daily action and are ready to be done with any kind of erection issues or premature ejaculation for good. But for the rest of you guys who just want some tips here and there, that's why I'm making these videos. Today, with nitric oxide, what we're talking about primarily is high nitrate foods. And what you want to keep in mind here is that you want to chew your food really well, because there's bacteria in your mouth that converts those nitrates into nitrites. And then those nitrites go down into your gut and become nitric oxide. But another thing to keep in mind is that you got to have that bacteria. So you want to avoid mouthwash, because mouthwash will kill off that bacteria for up to 12 hours. Then you won't have that kind of effect of converting the nitrates into nitrites, which is really important. Let's start with the first food, cacao powder. You'll see this keeps coming up and up and up. It is a male superfood. It does so much for you. Well, with nitric oxide, there's polyphenols in there, certain flavonoids that really boost your nitric oxide levels. Really great for that. And then we've got our 50-50 blend again. I eat a lot of this stuff. This has got arugula in it, which is the top nitrate food. It's got the highest amount of nitrate than any other food. And it's got spinach, which is high in nitrates and all kinds of erection boosters. Fantastic stuff for your erections. Beets, particularly raw red beets. They're high in nitrates, and raw red beet juice has been shown to decrease your blood pressure as much as blood pressure medication. So if you're on blood pressure medication, make sure you get this monitored with your doctor. I am not a doctor. I'm a physical therapist. Okay, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Make sure the doctor's on board with this. Celery, a great erection booster in male food in general. High in nitrates and also contains androgens, which will help your male hormones. One of the few foods that do have that. Garlic. Okay, fantastic for your manhood in general, and it's a nitric oxide booster, particularly when you combine it with a high vitamin C food, like a citrus fruit. Vitamin C combined with garlic will increase its nitric oxide effectiveness fourfold. And then there is watermelon, which is high in citrulline, and citrulline is a very effective nitric oxide booster. Yellow and orange watermelon's even higher in it, but red is great too. And you can also buy citrulline supplements. Now, I recommend getting it from food, but if you want a little extra boost, there's L-citrulline you could take, and pycnogenol, which is pine bark. This not only boosts your nitric oxide, but it helps to prevent the breakdown of nitric oxide, so it stays in your system longer. So you can combine the two. Or you can also add CoQ10, which prevents the breakdown of nitric oxide, so it stays in your system longer. And also keep in mind that breathing through your nose helps increase nitric oxide versus breathing through your mouth. Getting sun on your skin and in your eyes increases nitric oxide production. And activity, just not being sedentary, simply walking does great things for your nitric oxide level. Dancing, my favorite activity, and I think is the best activity you can do outside of sex. And it also help you meet more women. Fantastic for you. High intensity interval training and resistance training. Those all help your nitric oxide levels. All right. So that's it for this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to our free Facebook group, Rock Hard for Life, where you'll learn lots more about primal sex, getting rock hard erections, and lasting as long as you want. Until next time, go be a beast.